Hello, troopers, and welcome back to G.A.R Productions. Today, I wanted to talk about something that I've been kind of thinking about. I think I've kind of talked about before, but just in a new idea of are Lego Star Wars adult fans ruining Lego Star Wars? And this is what I mean by the abundance of adult-based sets in each wave compared to in years past. In like 2014 to 2019, which are arguably some of the best years of Lego Star Wars, where there was a lot less, if not no, adult sets. Do I think adult sets have a place? Yes, which I will get into that and later in the video, but let's hop right into one of the first things. So the set designs. Are there too many adult sets specifically geared towards display and not play, and not enough play sets? I think there is a definite case for that being the case. There's a vast majority. Almost every wave has two or three adult sets. Even this next one, the January wave, it's like split literally 50-50 or more towards like 3 play sets and then 3 adult display sets. It's kind of ironic that a ton of people, a vast majority of people, are looking to see remakes of certain vehicles as playsets, whether that's newer Starfighters, and in particular some droid and clone ones, but there's some Imperial sets as well that they've been waiting perhaps a long time for. The ARC-170 now we've waited 15 years for, and part of the reason why it's been so long and other sets seem to never be remade is because a lot of those price points are being taken by adult sets. So I do think it's ironic that, again, the people that want those sets are usually the ones that have a little bit more money that can remember that but couldn't afford them as a kid. So now they're teenagers, now they're adults like me that are wanting to get those newer sets and see a new design and maybe be a little bit cheaper than the original because it's really expensive because it hasn't come out in a while, but it's not coming out because the sets, that are geared toward us are the ones taking the spot for it. Do I also think that it potentially is contributing? I think another concern of the vast majority of adult sets that keep coming out, it does concern me that it might be helping the price increases sometimes. Some things are understandable that we've had a lot of inflation. Certain things have gone up with inflation. Other things have gone beyond inflation. Lego is just trying to make money because they know they can, because they know it's a lot of adult collectors buying, so they can kind of get away with it. And again, is that contributing to the price increase? And again, also going back to the first thing, a lot of the adult sets are in that $50 to $90 price point. That has completely gutted the spots that are normally for those medium to somewhat large size sets. Stuff that would fit in there would be like Rex's Y-Wing that the community has really wanted, but we haven't seen. Obviously, the ARC-170, that is finally coming out, but it's been a long time. Stuff like I'd really like to personally see an Optoctara Combat Tridroid. I think it's time for it, and it would probably fit in that price point, but yet we still don't see it. And then with some of those price points kind of pushing sets, again, also contributing to some sets getting smaller so they can fit smaller price points, and then you see other vehicles not be made, like the Separatists they have a lot of cool display things out right now, but they have very few play sets out for their vehicles that now have been over a decade since they have been released in some cases, and definitely could use with some new redesigns and re-releases. They could definitely use some new minifigure options, but that's kind of beside the point of this particular topic, and I would say concern of mine. I do have some of the adult sets. I think they're nice for display, and I'm not trying to say that Lego should get rid of them, but I do have a few solutions that I think might help bring back play sets, because again, Lego is supposed to be more, there's adult fans of Lego. Adults are welcome. That's awesome. I'm an adult fan of Lego, but we're kind of, are we splitting more like 50-50 or 60-40 towards only adult fans and kind of excluding the children and taking away set spots for kids that are supposed to be the next generation of coming up of Lego? Now they can't even ever see some of these sets when that was supposed to be the main point, was for kids. So some solutions, I think it could be time. I missed this again as a kid, for them to go back to themed waves, as it were. They do about 3-4 waves a year, and I think they could do a specific wave be a majority based around one topic, whether that's one movie, whether that's the one wave is only prequels, another one is like the TV shows, another one being the original trilogy, something like that, where you have, instead of like 3 or 4 adult series sets, you could have 1 or 2 adult theme sets around that topic, and then 4 to 6 play sets, ranging from, in some cases, you could have, in the earlier year, you usually have your tap out about 100. In summer, you have your 170, 180, and then you could coordinate your themes around that idea, where you have 1 or 2 adult sets, maybe one's cheaper, one like $50, one $80 to $90. And then you could have a play set. You could have 4 play sets, like a $20 battle pack, a $30 play set, a $50 play set, a $70, and a $100, or something like that. And I think that could be really interesting. And then you could still mix it up a little bit, like mostly have a whole wave. Maybe you could have like 4 sets around episode 3, but then you could have like a TIE Interceptor as one set, and then like a B-Wing as another set. So you kind of have like a 2-off, either like a 2-in-1 Starfighter set or just 2 separate sets that kind of go together, something like that. I think that might be a decent solution, where we could see more play sets, but also kind of, again, more play sets to help solve that problem. Or honestly, maybe just cut back, maybe a more simpler solution, just cut back adult sets by 33%. It does seems like they take a lot. I'm not saying, again, fully gutted. I think they're amazing sets. I think they're really good concepts. People are obviously buying them, but also some of them go on sale a lot. So maybe it's time to cut back a little bit from them, at least 33% in my opinion, to make way for more play sets. But please, guys, let me know down below what you guys think of this conversation and this topic. Again, I think it is a problem. This is going in my Lego Has Problems playlist for a reason. I think there's a little bit too much emphasis on adult display sets and not enough emphasis on play sets, because honestly, even though I'm an adult, I'm a play set collector majoritarily. I get a decent chunk of the MIDI scale sets because I like getting capital ships or different ships. So I will be getting, or have gotten, a lot of those, or a good chunk of those. But other than that, I'm pretty much exclusively a playset guy. So it definitely discourages me when I see so many set price points of so many vehicles I'd like to see either be made or come back again, be taken by adult sets year after year after year, and still waiting, hoping that maybe this year that one set that's in that price point, that's a play set, will be the set that I'm hoping for. But let me know down below, guys, if you agree with what I'm talking about, if you don't agree, if you think it should be that same level that we're going with adult sets, or if you do agree with me and think it should be less adult sets, and maybe you guys have ideas of how LEGO could improve the experience for children and adult collectors and what that would look like. So please let me know down below. If you enjoyed the video and haven't already, please consider leaving a like and subscribing. Definitely helps the channel grow. We're shooting for that first 1,000. Really excited, kind of getting close, but still a little ways away. So if you haven't already and you are new to the channel and I'm not subscribed, excuse me, that would be a great help to the channel. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will catch you guys next time.